Tonight I'm going to be staying at Splash Landings Hotel here at the Alton Towers Resort. This hotel opened back in 2003 as Europe's first water park hotel and has a very quirky and Caribbean theme to it as seen from the outside. In this video I'm going to show you everything Splash Landings has, including my room, food and of course the Alton Towers water park. And make sure to stick around right till the end of the video where I'll tell you exactly how much the room costs for one night. And with that said, let's get into this splashtastic video. Remind me never to say that again. Entering Splash Landings, and can you believe that this hotel is now 20 years old? Not just the hotel, but also the Alton Towers water park. But you wouldn't really tell that it's 20 years old because it still looks very vibrant and very new. Look at all the lights around the edge and the umbrellas at the top, which looks really nice. You're greeted by a nice Splash Landings hotel logo on the floor, which is done by that projector. And also you've got the nice little details of the wheel spinning, which looks very nice indeed. Off to the left, you've got the entrance for the water park. You've got all the quirky water park theming as well, and also down there where I'm pointing now is where you're going to eat at night and also dine in the morning for your breakfast. It's called Flambeau Jambo's Restaurant. I love how quirky and cartoonish the theming is here in Splash Landings. I'm pretty sure this box used to blow out either smoke or snow. I'm not too sure which one it is, or a foam-like substance, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it used to. And also at the back of this very quirky car, we've got a fish tank with all the fish swimming around. How cool is that to go with a water park theme in this hotel? And off to the right, you can see you have some self-check-in stands, which look very cool. You can either check in with a real human being or check in with these new screens. You can pick whether you want 1 or 2 key cards and it will feed it to you through its little mouth. To the left as well, you've got the pre-booking stand for the breakfast tomorrow morning. You do have to scan this QR code and book what time you want to eat breakfast tomorrow morning, which makes sense. Then it's all organised so people just don't turn up at any random time. But that's it pretty much for the entrance here at Splash Landings. I would want to show you more of the water park, but because it's in operation and people are in there at the minute, I can't really show you because people are in their swimming costumes in there and they don't allow filming in that area. So we'll deal with what we've got. I'll show you later on. But the water park is open till 10 o'clock, so that's quite late. They've got a bar area over there as well with live entertainment, which I'll show you a little bit later on. I'm so excited to see what my room looks like here at Splash Landings. Never ever been to this hotel before. I've been in the water park before, but never in the hotel, so I'm very excited to see what the room actually looks like. Let's go in the lift. I love the floor for this hotel as well. It just goes with a quirky theme and all of the colours of the banisters. It does look very, very nice. Oh, our lift's arrived, so we'll go in here. This hotel is very, very hot and stuffy though. Like, it's obviously from the water park, but it is really hot in here. So I hope the room isn't as hot as what the entrance was and the area around it. Tell you what, it's really stuffy in this lift as well. Oh, that was quick. So here we are then in the corridor of rooms here at Splash Landings. Got my key card. I'm staying in room number 1203 or 1203, depending on how you want to look at it. But look at the room numbers, like they're all themed on this piece of wood, and you've got the numbers, which looks really nice. And this is my door, a nice baby blue door, which looks really nice. It's like a beach hut with like these little vents here, which looks really nice. And in terms of the corridors here, they also are very nicely done. Like you've got this textured wallpaper on the top, and also down here as well, you've got a nice textured wallpaper, and the carpet looks very nicely themed. It's like sand and sea and shells and crabs and sea creatures. It does look very nice. It does look a little bit musty, like it hasn't been hoovered for a while, but I think it has been here 20 years, so it is probably going to look a little bit musty, but it still looks very nice. And it's nice that they've got some sort of theming of carpet because it means that it doesn't show the dirt and dust as much. So I see what Alton Towers are doing there. Okay, this is the Splash Landings room here at the Alton Towers Hotel. It opened back in 2003 and opened as Europe's only water park with a hotel. It isn't that anymore, I don't think, but it's still a pretty cool hotel. On the right, you've got a picture of the Splash Landings water park. Very cartoonish, very fun for celebrating 20 years of Splash Landings here at Alton Towers. As we move forward into the room, pan down, we've got a very nice carpet. Look at this. I feel like I'm on the coast of Blackpool with the sand on the floor. You've got like some seashells. It does look very good. And Alton Towers, I know what you're trying to do here. You built this carpet obviously so it hides the dust, but it still looks very nice. To the right you've also got a lampshade as well. Isn't a normal lampshade though, because come a little bit closer and you'll be able to see the details of the pineapple lampshade. Look at that, can you feel that? It's like little diamonds on there, crystal. It's like 24 karat gold. But anyway, move to the left. You've also got 2 bunk beds in this room as well. This is a family room here at Splash Landings. I'm pretty sure you can't actually get any more rooms in Splash Landings apart from the Ice Age room, which is a little bit more expensive. But if you want an Ice Age theme room, then it's probably worth the additional price. But here you've got 2 bunk beds. You've got the top bunk bed, which isn't suitable for anyone under the age of 6 because it's on top, and at the bottom you've also got another bunk bed here. They're not the longest of bunk beds and they're not the widest of bunk beds, but I reckon, we'll try a little bit later on, but I reckon I could easily fit in there. And yeah, they do look very nice. The mattresses aren't the thickest, look at that, it's like a sponge that didn't quite rise in the oven, it's quite thin. But it still looks quite nice. We'll do a bed test on that in just a few minutes. But the main part of this room, well, apart from the bathroom, is the double mattress in the Splash Landings Hotel. Is it the biggest? Probably not, but it's still big enough, I guess, for the night. And I think you could definitely get 2 adults in here if they're... You've got this nice sort of get in the morning, when you're getting ready in the morning, sit here, put your makeup on, do your hair. Got a nice big mirror here as well, and you can scan this QR code for more information about the hotel room. You've also got a kettle and coffee making facilities. You've got coffee, tea and sugar, no hot chocolate. Don't know whether you get that in the Alton Towers hotel room, but stay tuned and subscribe so you don't miss that video, because in a few days time a video here on the channel will be uploaded of the main Alton Towers hotel. You've also got some biscuits, some jammy dodgers, some cups as well, 4 different cups. Come on, let's have a little inspection of these. Yeah, they don't look too bad. They're very clean. And the spoons are also very clean. A little bit of dust on there, but I'm sure you can just clean that in the bathroom, which we'll look at a little bit later on. It's hot in here, and there's no air conditioning. However, if you turn around, there's a nice fan up here. Look at this. And there's loads of settings on there. I've got it on like the minimum setting, but you can turn it up or turn it down all the way off. It is really powerful as well. You can't see it because my hair's not moving in the wind, but it is really powerful. So if it does get hot in here, which it will do because we're sort of in a swimming pool, but it is very good. I'm trying to turn it off and it's not turning off, but there we go. There's also a TV in this room as well. There we go, it's a Samsung TV. Heating as well. You'll definitely not be needing heating in this room. Whoever decided to install heating, I have no idea, because literally outside, don't film outside too much because there's people in it. There is people in the pool, but there's literally a pool outside, and the indoor pool is literally right through this sort of wall. There's no reason to have heating in this room. Even in the winter, I don't think you'll need it. But anyway, we're going to head over to the bathroom next. And one thing I want to mention before all of that, look at the lights in this room. They look very, very good. They're really nicely themed. And they're all switched on by the 2 light switches just here as well. One turns on the bathroom, one turns on and off the hotel room lights, I guess. Come through though, as we are about to enter the bathroom of the hotel. Here you have also the temperature dial for the heater, which you probably won't need. But come through. Turn the lights on. Come through. And here is the bathroom, which it's not the biggest, but it does the job. You've got a tap here, a sink, which is very clean. This looks like it's all been polished. The sides look nice and clean. 2 glasses in here. Do you have your glasses face up or face down? Which one's more hygienic? Let me know in the comments. And you've got a nice mirror here as well, which is quite big. There's loads of mirrors in this room because you've got one mirror where you get dressed on the dressing table. You've also got a mirror by the bunk beds, and you've got a mirror right here in the bathroom. You've also got these shaver plugs as well here, 110 volts, some towels as well, and also the room comes with these little shampoos, conditioners and soap, stuff like that, which is always good. Nice mural here as well, I guess. Very nice theming for the Splash Landings Hotel. And if you come in a little bit more, come in. Here is the shower. It's not a cubicle shower, it is a bath, so you can have a bath in here if you do want to. And you've got all of these really nice pictures on the wall, which is really good. Can you believe Splash Landings is 20 years old this year? I can't. It feels like it was only built the other day. But yeah, they've got like different, like that's the car from outside, the porchway, I guess, the entrance to the hotel, which we saw earlier. This is like the fountain that they have outside, and yeah, it's very nice, very bubbly, very cartoonish, which Splash Landings is meant to be after all. The door also does have a lock, if you're interested. A locking door, there we go. We're locked in here, trapped in here forever. Shower looks good. We'll do a shower review in the morning as well. Toilet, let's have a look at the toilet. Most exciting part. Lovely and clean, that. Yeah. Oh, there's a little chip at the top. Come closer, zoom in. Little chip at the top there. But don't worry, that's no problem at all. Toilet roll nicely folded as well. It's nice, little touch. And apart from that though, that is the Splash Landings room here at Alton Towers Hotel. There's only one more thing I think that I need to show you, and that is just turning around here to show you the hangers. You've got some hangers in here and an ironing board and an iron, so that's quite cool. You don't really see that in hotels. Well, you maybe see a travel iron, but you don't usually see a full-on iron. So when you're packing at home, you can literally just scrunch up all your clothes in a bag, because there is an iron right here in the Splash Landings room. Also, when you check in, as I showed you earlier, you can choose an option whether you want one card or you can have two cards, depending on how many people are in this room. But there we go. That is the Splash Landings room here at Alton Towers. I'll do a bed test next, and we'll see how comfortable the big bed is, the double bed, compared to the bunk beds. I forgot we were even recording these videos because of how comfy this mattress was. Okay, it wasn't that comfy, but it was definitely comfy enough and will definitely do the job for the next few nights. But the mattress, it isn't the thickest. Pan down, we'll have a little look at the mattress. It's not the thickest, as I said earlier, and I can sort of, if you're not too heavy, if you're like a little child and you don't weigh too much, these mattresses will be fine. But I can sort of feel the boards which is underneath, so it's not exactly the comfiest, but it'll definitely do the job. The pillows as well, they're alright. They're pillows really. What else is there to say? They're sort of in the middle between being firm and soft. They're just in the middle, which is good because you don't know who's going to come to these rooms, what they prefer, firm or soft mattresses. What do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now we're going to try out the top mattress or the top bunk bed. Oh, that reminds me. The bunk beds, both of these as well, come with a little colouring book as well. So you can do the little pictures, the activities in here, keep you occupied. While there's nothing to do here at Alton Towers, because it definitely doesn't have a theme park or a water park or a mini golf or a spa. It doesn't really have much to do. So they've got a colouring book and also 4 little crayons which you can take home as a little piece of memorabilia from the Splash Landings Hotel. Come up anyway, we're going to have a little look at the top bed. There's some more of those. There's some more of those. This one's definitely more comfier than the one down there. The mattress is the exact same, but this one doesn't feel as close to the wall because you've got this like barrier here which keeps you from getting too close to the wall. The other one felt a little bit claustrophobic being down there, but this one feels a lot more comfortable. You've got the mattress. I forgot to mention as well the duvet, which you probably won't need because even I'm sweating in here, not because I'm doing the video, but just because it's quite warm in this room. And I turned the fan off because it will mess with the audio. But you've got this little duvet. It's quite thin. You won't need anything thicker because you'll just be wanting to rip it off all night. But if you're fighting with your brother or sister, definitely fight for the top one. It's way better than the bottom one. Anyway, that is the bunk bed test for the two here at the Alton Towers Hotel. Overall, they're pretty comfortable. Not really much more to say. Yeah, and I was just saying that Project Horizon is going to be an RMC. So yeah, that's what I mean. That's why Project Horizon should be an RMC, because enthusiasts would be going. Why are you tuning in on my private conversation with the director of Alton Towers? Anyway, I'm here on the double bed here in the Splash Landings Hotel. It's actually quite small for a double bed. Look at my feet. Not that you want to, but look, that is it's quite small for a double bed. It's all right long ways, but in terms of the width, like if you look, I'm bang on in the middle, but you can definitely fit 2 of me's in this bed. In terms of the mattress, it's a classic Alton Towers mattress. It's very comfy. We'll be having a lovely night's sleep on here tonight. The pillows as well is also nice. Unlike the bunk beds, you've got 2 sets of pillows, or 4 sets of pillows on here. Yeah, 2 sets of pillows, 4 single pillows on here, which is nice. Exact same pillows as the bunk beds, but you get 2 extra ones on here, which is very nice. The duvet is pretty much the same as the bunk bed one. It's quite thin, which you don't need any thicker, to be honest, in this room, because it does get really hot. But yeah, that's really all there is to say about a bed. It looks very clean. There's no hairs on the bed or any fluff or anything like that. You know when you go to a hotel and you lie on the bed and it feels super clean, that is the hotel feeling. And they're all tucked under the mattress as well. Classic hotel. You have to, in the night, you climb into the bed and you're like that to try and get the duvet off because they're so tight. But overall, I really like this room. It's very colourful, very vibrant, and even though these rooms are from 20 years ago now, they still look pretty new, and I can tell Alton Towers do keep up with them. Like, if you look up, the ceiling looks quite nice as well. Like, they've repainted all of the sides recently, it looks like. I don't know whether they've actually done that, but it looks like, what I'm trying to say, it looks like they've done a lot of refurbishment to it and haven't just left it from 20 years ago. They've carried on painting it, doing the little bits which make it just look nice, because it is a very nice room, and for the price of it, which I will tell you at the end of the video, I don't think it's too bad. But anyway, that is it for the room. I'm going to show you a few little more details like plug sockets, hair dryers, and then we're going to head up to mini golf and play the mini golf, which is included in the price of any of the hotels here at Alton Towers. You've got a hairdryer in the room, which has been electrically tested by Alton Towers, probably in 2003 when it opened, but there is a hairdryer here. And also some plug sockets, which is very cool. 2 plug sockets and a USB plug point as well. Blackpool Pleasure Beach, take some notes. The Big Blue really needs these. And it's not just those plug sockets, because over here you also have some more plug sockets in this extension lead. So you've got 5 plugs altogether in this room, which is very handy indeed. You've got curtains as well. I'm not going to show you outside because there's people playing in the pool. And talking of the Splash Landing pool, I'm going to be heading in there later tonight. The opening hours for this pool is 10 until 10. Yes, 10 until 10. Whereas Alton Towers theme park is open 10 till 6. How is the water park open longer than the theme park? That's embarrassing, really. But we're going to be heading in there, and I'll give you a little review in this video as well of the Splash Landings water park. Over to the left here as well on the main bed. Nice carpet, very nice carpet. Oh look, footprint. Yeah, very nice carpet, and you've got these little lampshades which look very nice. Bedside lights. Very cool, very nice. And the headboard is really nicely designed with its little details. Is that like a little splash? Is that meant to be on the headboard? That looks nice. And I really like the wooden effect that they've gone for this room. It does look really nice. This is my first ever time, as I said earlier, in the Splash Landings room. Just off to the left by the side of the window is where they've got the Splash Landings water park, which I will show you when it closes. It will be late, so it will be quite dark. But I will show you a little bit of the Splash Landings water park. And none of it has changed since 2003. And I'll talk a little bit about the water park a bit later on and what I'd like to see changed to it, because it has been 20 years and there's been no new water slides, so it does need some new stuff. Because 20 years is a long time. Imagine the theme park not having a new ride or attraction for 20 years. It's basically the same as the water park not having a new ride or attraction. But with that said, that is the Splash Landings hotel room here at Alton Towers. Also, as I said earlier, the door's very nicely themed with its beach hut theme. And you've also got like one of those I Spy things, which is nice. And also the bathroom door is nicely themed, and you've got the details on there as well. You've got the ironing board, and up here like a little shelf where you can put stuff, which is nice. But overall, that is the room, and I really do like it. It's very nice. I really like this picture. I wish I could take it home with me and hang it up in my room. It's like a cartoon version of the water park. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the room. Tomorrow morning, I'll do a review on how I slept, and also the shower pressure is the main question when coming to hotels. So I'll give you all of that tomorrow morning. But next up, I'm going to head to the Alton Towers mini golf, or extraordinary golf, and play a little bit there. I'll show you a few highlights of the golf course, then give you a review on that, and then head to Flambeau Jambo's to get some food, show you the prices, show you the offering as well, and then finally ending the night with a visit to the Splash Landings water park. But with that said, come on, let's have a look at the extraordinary golf here at Alton Towers. So here we are then in the Alton Towers extraordinary golf, not mini golf, extraordinary golf, and there's 18 holes to try out, each themed to the different rides or attractions here at Alton Towers. And as you can tell, this first hole is the rapids. Look, there's the spinny thing that makes all the water go around, and I'm hearing another good one over there, a jewel themed one, a ride that's no longer here at Alton Towers. You can probably hear all of Splash Landing outside. They've got like a DJ on until 10, but I will be going into Splash Landings in just a couple of hours. Just been to mini golf, and it was actually very, very fun. Mini golf here at Alton Towers is one of my favourite golf courses, or mini golf courses, of all times, just because it's roller coaster themed. My favourite hole in the whole of the golf course, out of 18 holes, is the Rita one. Rita, one of the worst rides at Alton Towers, having the best hole in the Alton Towers golf. I don't know why, but it is. You press the dispatch button, it goes 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. Then you hit the ball and it goes on like a big stretch. And you can, if you're lucky, get a hole in one. If you do it at the precise sort of angle and the precise speed, then it can be a hole in one. I just like it because of the audio dispatch. That's pretty much all. But anyway, really fun at golf, and it's even funner that it's included in the price here at the Alton Towers Hotel, or the Splash Landings Hotel, or the Sea Bibbies Land Hotel. Really good, and you know, you don't have to do all of the 18 holes. There is a point halfway, 9 holes, where you can just come out if you want to. So you can either do the 9 or 18 holes. It's up to you, really. Anyway, before I head into the Splash Landings water park, I think it's time for some food at Flambeau Jambo's, which is not included in the price. And when I get down there, I'll show you all of the prices for the buffet here at Splash Landings. It's time for food. Those are the prices for Flambeau Jambo's all-you-can-eat buffet. Adults, £25.25, which is quite a lot, but I'm sure you can make the most of it and fill up on all of that. Juniors is £17.55, and don't forget your 20% off Merlin discount. It is quite expensive, but it is a buffet, and we'll see what sort of food and desserts they have to offer. So here's one of the refillable cups in Flambeau Jambo. This costs £3.30, which I was pleasantly surprised. I don't think that's too bad for a cup that you can refill throughout your stay here at Flambeau Jambo's. Not at the Splash Landings Hotel. You will have to buy another one tomorrow, but while you're here in the restaurant, I don't think £3.30 is too bad. I think that's pretty average in the restaurant industry. Like, you go to Pizza Hut, I reckon theirs is about £3.30. Actually, I'll do some research. On your screen now is the price of the refill cups at Pizza Hut and the refill cups here at Flambeau Jambo's, and I don't think there's that big of a difference. And also it's £25.25 for the buffet here at Flambeau Jambo's, which that is quite a lot. I can't really deny that. That is quite a lot, really. We'll see what they have to offer. From what I've seen so far on people's plates, they've got like potatoes, gammon, sausages, stuff like that. Or you can get a juniors, which is £17.55. And remember, please remember to bring your Merlin pass, because you will get discount, 20% off if you've got a gold or platinum pass, which makes quite a big difference. Like, if you look on there before, it was going to be £40 something, whereas now it's £36.88 with the gold Merlin discount. So it does make quite a big difference. So just remember it. Anyway, I'm going to fill this up with, of course, Sprite, and then go and see what food they have to offer. That was an absolutely lovely dinner by Flambeau Jambo's. If only you get a stamp to go back in at any time during the night. Now that would be the ultimate buffet restaurant. So I really enjoyed Flambeau Jambo's. It was a really, really nice meal. Loads of stuff in there. They've got like roast dinner, the desserts. Don't get me started on the desserts. They were so, so good. Fudge cake, loads of different cakes in there. They've even got a self-making ice cream machine. You literally put the cone in and it does all of the work for you. You press the vanilla button, the cone goes up, and it all swirls in like the perfect ice cream swirl. It is really, really good. And I had a roast dinner, of course, with gammon. They also do beef as well, which is really nice. And they've got loads of other food options. Chili, chicken strips, chips, everything that you can think of is probably there. They have a curry section, they have poppadoms and everything. They have a lot of food to offer, which is great, really. It really caters for this hotel quite well, because there's loads of kids, loads of families, and just giving them Flambeau Jambo's, it means they have the option for whatever food they like, which makes everyone's work a lot easier, because if you're a parent, I can imagine the struggles of like trying to decide which food everyone wants. It's just a pain. Whereas going to Flambeau Jambo's, there's so much to offer. Everyone can find at least one thing that they all like. It's just easy. The prices, yes, they're a little bit high for adults. £25.25 something. I put all the prices on now. It is quite a lot for a buffet. But then again, you can eat as much as you want. You can fold it in napkins and take it home, maybe, but there's loads of food, and you can sit in there for however long you want. If you want to spend the whole night there, you can if you want to. Drinks, of course, are not included in the price. They're additional price. As I said earlier, £3.30 for a refillable drink. I don't think it's too bad. Like, I kept refilling the Sprite. I filled it up 2 times, which probably isn't getting your money's worth, but if you're constantly refilling up, then of course, you know, it's hard. £3.30, it's quite a lot, but I think it's pretty average in the restaurant industry now. But in terms of the buffet, there's everything there. They've got salads as well. And the prices, it is high, but there's also junior prices and kids prices, so do make sure you check those out before you visit Flambeau Jambos. You don't have to pre-book as well, you can literally just turn up, and you don't actually have to be in the hotel to use the Flambeau Jambos restaurant. If you're visiting the Splash Landings water park, you can also just go in Flambeau Jambos after or before you visit if you want to, and even the Alton Towers theme park if you want to. You can come into Splash Landings and use the Flambeau Jambos restaurant. But overall, I can't fault it. The desserts were nice, drinks were brilliant, and also the food was amazing. Anyway, I'm filming it in the bathroom because I can, and it's a very nice background. Like, look at the cartoonish design, they look well cool. Anyway, next up though, I'm going to spend my evening in the Splash Landings water park. Opened back in 2003, and it's always such a nice water park here at Alton Towers, but I've never done it before in the dark. So I'm going to see all of the lights, see all the water slides, and do it all in the dark because it does have some really nice lighting. They've got like strung up lights which look really cool with bulbs, and in the pool they've got all the lights, the purple lights that go around. So we'll see how it is, Splash Landings in the dark. Let's go. It's currently about 7 o'clock, so that means I've got about 3 hours of riding time in the water park. But with all water parks, it's always better to go later, and also theme parks, it's always better to go later, because then hopefully the queues won't be too big. And here at Splash Landings, sometimes the queues can get pretty big, so I'm hoping, because I've come a bit later, hopefully the queues will be down. But this is the reception for Splash Landings. Looks very well themed, very nautical, which looks very good. You've got the turnstiles there as well, and all around. Oh, got a fake fireplace as well with a TV screen in there. They've got 3 water slides in here, well, indoor water slides. They've got the Master Blaster and 2 of the main slides, which are also rubbering, and you can pick which song you want it to play when you go down the water slides. And they've got some wild river rapids outside as well. Oh, actually, there's a map here conveniently. There, these are the slides that go outside, and then you've got the 2 indoor water slides there, and also the main water slide, the main Master Blaster, which goes around the whole of the water park. And on the edge, you've got all of the hotel rooms. Our hotel room is about here because we overlook the outdoor pool, which I will show you later on, that view that we'll get, but I can't show you at the minute because obviously there's people in the outdoor pool. But anyway, we'll head in and I'll give my review afterwards. Of course, just like any water park in the UK, you can't film inside. And there we go, I've had a really good evening at Splash Landings. It's been very fun, very enjoyable, and this is my first ever time going to Splash Landings when it's been dark outside. And you can see all of the lights inside, and that also continues outside in the flash floods pools down there, and they've also got a hot pool outside as well, which wasn't as hot as last year, but it's still pretty warm. But they've got all lights out there, all purple lights in the pools, same as in here as well. You can see the purple lights going around all of the edge. And Splash Landings is one of those pools where you don't need a whole day. Like, you can come in here in the afternoon and pretty much do all of the slides. And talking of the slides, you've got 3 indoor slides, the Master Blaster and the 2 rubber ring rides at the top, and outside you've got flash floods, which there's loads of flash flood slides outside, and you race your friends down them. And there's also a main pool at the bottom and also a warm pool out there as well. My favourite slide in Splash Landings has got to be the Master Blaster. It's so good fun, blasting up all of these hills, and it is a really good Master Blaster slide, probably one of the best, or nearly the best in the UK. Not quite as good as Sandcastle's Master Blaster, because that is very good, but this one, you definitely get the most airtime on a Master Blaster that I've ever been on. If you've ever been on it before, you know where you get a lot of airtime. Going into the outdoor bit is where the fun really begins. But yeah, Splash Landings is a really good water park, and I definitely recommend a visit if you can do while you're here at Alton Towers. And if you are coming in the summer, you can do, if you wanted to, the Alton Towers theme park. That closes at 6 PM, and then you could literally come in Splash Landings and do it for like a few hours, because as I said, you don't really need all day in here, and in the evening it also quietens down as well, so the queues for the slides aren't too bad. Like, you had to queue a little bit for the Master Blaster, but the other 2 water slides, they didn't really have a queue. You could literally just run on all the water dinghies and rubber rings all at the bottom, just carry those to the top, and you can go on the slides without a queue. The only queue is the Master Blaster, and that is because it is the biggest and best water slide in this whole water park. Flash floods is also a good addition, but the water is a little bit chilly, so you know, if you can't brave the cold water, it's not one for you. They've also got an indoor rapids here as well. Not the biggest indoor rapids, but they've got like some buckets, some water features, some water fountains, stuff like that. And you can sit in a rubber ring and just go around. It is a really nice water park, and with this, it's not the most thrilling of water parks, but it's very nicely presented. Like, you've got all the string lighting, and like you wouldn't see another water park in the UK open till 10 o'clock like Waterworld or Sandcastle. So the opening hours here at Alton Towers Floor Splash Landings is very good. And a quick chat about the water play area that they have here as well. Is it called Paradise Plumbers, I think? And they've got like loads of water features, interactive buckets, water sprays. They've also got the giant bucket up at the top as well, which tips over every few minutes. It is a really good fun day out for the kids as well. Like, you've got this pool here. The back of the pool is 1.4 meters. The front of the pool, or the middle of the pool, is 1 meter, and this bit is really shallow. So there's no waves in this pool like Waterworld or Sandcastle. There isn't a wave machine, but do you really need one? I mean, they haven't really got the space for a water wave machine, I guess. But it is a really, really good water park, and I definitely recommend a visit. I would definitely like to see some sort of expansion, maybe over in the back where they've already got the free slides. Maybe like a fishbowl would be cool to see, maybe like a U slide, just something, just a new addition to this water park, I think would really benefit, because there's literally been nothing new since 2003. And yes, the water park does look really nice, because during the close season, which is like 3 or 4 weeks for the water park and hotel, they do a lot of painting, like in the pool and the lookout huts and the Paradise Plumbers. They do a lot of TLC throughout that period, and then it reopens again literally like 4 weeks or a month later. So they do look after it a lot, and you can tell it's really nicely presented water park. But I just think in the future, some new rides and attractions could really benefit the already good lineup of Splash Landings water park. And after Splash Landings, I'm on the 4th floor where the bar is and the main entrance to the hotel and water park. Of course, got a J2O with the 20% Merlin discount as well. And yeah, that's it. That is the day here at Splash Landings Hotel. I'm going to go back to the room now, probably get some sleep, wake up, do a review on my sleep in the room, and then go to breakfast, and that'll be pretty much it for Splash Landings Hotel here at Alton Towers. And the bar, they've got a bar just over there as well, which serves to last orders until 10:30, which is it's not late, but it's not early as well. I think it's pretty decent. You can also get pizzas there as well. If you come in late, if you say you arrived to Alton Towers and you need something to eat, they do pizzas there, or after the water park, you can grab a pizza. But remember, those finish, everything finishes, drinks and pizza and food finishes at 10:30. Anyway, gonna head back to the room now, get some sleep, wake up in the morning and get ready for breakfast. Good morning, and this is our view out to the Alton Towers water park, which I can now show you because no one's in there. And yeah, this is the outdoor pool. You can see the 2 flumes there, which are flash floods, and yeah, they go down into the outdoor pool, which is there. It's not warm, it's actually very cold, the water outside, and the pool also goes off to the left. There's quite a bit of space to play with. And also down there, that's the bubble pool, where it's nice and warm. It's not hot, but it's warm enough, much warmer compared to the cold outside pool. But it's a very nice view from our window here in the room. You can open this up, overlook the water park and all the water, and at night it's lit up really well. Like as you saw last night, it's got like purple lights out there, and like all of these string lights there as well, which you can see, and they've got seating areas. That's where the outdoor food outlet is, and also the DJ's there as well. And the hotel, you can sort of see the rest of the hotel, which is round to the right, where you've got all the other rooms, and also to the left, you haven't got any rooms. I was about to say you have rooms, but you don't. There's just corridors there. This hotel is set out really weirdly, because on the lift, rather than going up, which you usually do in a normal hotel, like reception's on ground floor, then you go up. It's the opposite in Splash Landings. The first floor, the top floor, is the reception, and the rest you go down. So it's quite confusing at first, but once you get used to it, it's all right. And these flumes do run throughout the night, so it can be a little bit noisy with the water. So if you're not good with sleeping with noise, I guess you're gonna have to deal with it. But I didn't find it too bad, to be honest. I can sleep pretty much through anything, like on ships and stuff where it's rocking. I think I'm pretty good at sleeping with noise, so that was all right. But apart from that, I had a very good night's sleep here in Splash Landings Hotel. I thought the bed was very, very comfortable down here. Thought it was really good, very soft. This wasn't too thick as well, because the room is quite stuffy, it's quite warm. Pillows were very nice as well, and yeah, overall, it was a good night's sleep, and I really enjoyed it here in the Splash Landings Hotel. If you do get too hot, you have got a fan, but that's just going to add even more noise. But I thought it was all right. I quite liked the tranquil noise of all of the water coming down the flumes and all the pumps circulating. I found it quite relaxing, but overall, had a really good night's sleep, and now it's time for some breakfast, which is included in the price of your hotel stay here at Splash Landings. So there we go, that is breakfast here at Splash Landings. I didn't really notice a big difference from last year to this year because just like all food around the resort, it has been taken over by Aramark. And yeah, they've still got a really wide range of food, like hot food, cold food, like fruits and stuff. They've got a wide range of drinks, apple, orange and water, and also hot drinks like hot chocolates, teas, and stuff like that. And they've got cereals and oats, and they've got pretty much everything for everyone. There'll definitely be something for you there. They've got cakes, muffins. Basically, they've got everything that you could ask for breakfast. It was really good. The beans are still as runny as ever. Last season, if you watched the Smiler video, you know in the Alton Towers Hotel that the beans were runny and I weren't happy about it. Well, this year, have stayed the exact same, and from Aramark taking over, there's not really been any huge differences. It's still really good. The thing is though, always come to the breakfast as early as possible because we've just walked past and the queue was going right back towards the lift. So do make sure, if you can, get to breakfast early just to avoid those queues. Then you can head straight into the theme park or water park, which both open at 10. But there we go, that's pretty much the Splash Landings Hotel here at Alton Towers. I really enjoyed my sleep, as I said earlier. The breakfast was really nice and the restaurant in the evening was really good, although the prices are a little bit high. But with that said, I'm going to head back down now and wrap up this video here from the Splash Landings Hotel. And there we go, that is the Splash Landings Hotel at the Alton Towers Resort. I've tried to show you everything that this hotel has to offer. It cost us £132.40 for the Splash Landings room, which I don't think is too bad in the summer holidays. That price also includes the 20% off Merlin Pass discount as well. Of course, the prices always do fluctuate depending on what day in the season you go, whether you go in September or during the summer holidays. Of course, it's going to be more expensive in the summer, but for what you get, I don't think it's too bad. Let me know what you think to the Splash Landings Hotel and the Alton Towers Water Park in the comment section down below, and would you stay here? Let me know. And with that said, goodbye.